Amanda Bynes' audio recording, "I'd like to kill my family." So to be more specific, she was in a car with her roommate, and her roommate recorded her unbeknownst to her. And we all heard her rant, right? Where she was talking about slitting her mom's wrists and had dreams about killing her dad.
I don't want to shoot my father in the face, and that's why I said I want to strip for him as a joke. I want to literally lead him into a ditch. And I haven't decided how I want to murder him, because now I have this war wound on my face, and I don't believe in murder.
And this is all very sad. And then also her burning down her home, her also attacking her friend, telling him, quote, "You're so gay, it hurts my feelings." Then when this audio was sold to TMZ, apparently according to TMZ, they then went to her family and said, "We're going to release this audio." And they claim that they encouraged TMZ to release it just so they could get the public to realize just in what a dire situation she's in, and to encourage medical professionals to step in once again and institutionalize her, okay? And then Amanda did respond. So first she tweeted back, and she tweeted, quote, "By the way, I was obviously joking about hurting my family. I straight up don't believe in harming a soul." She goes on to say, "I said what I said in jest, and if you don't understand that, then know I'm in therapy to talk about my dad issues, and that will solve my concerns with people invading my private life." And then finally she brought up that Drake tweet that remember when the whole downward spiral, she said, I want Drake to murder my vagina. She said, quote, "When I said I want Drake to murder my vagina, did anyone think I was asking him to actually murder my vagina? I think not." And then she also released a statement to Access Hollywood saying, quote, "I'm sorry I trusted people who clearly were not my friends and capitalized on my illness. I'm doing my best to get better. I'm truly sorry for the statements I made. I'm sorry for any pain I caused my family and others." Thoughts, 5 words or less.
This says more about us.
That's so true.
Something's wrong with Malibu doctors.
Let Bynes-gons be Bynes-gons.
This breaks my heart. It's so sad to see this play out in front of the public.
Let's go through it one element at a time.
Yes.
Specifically starting with, fuck this roommate.
Right?
If your real intention is to get help for Amanda Bynes, why is your first stop TMZ, you dick?
I love that. Yeah, you dick. Totally.
I'm actually surprised that this is the first time we're hearing audio. This isn't going on for a long time, but this is the first real audio we have, right? I feel like that's kind of surprising, because clearly she needs help. Clearly she needs to have a doctor watch her.
Yeah, and let's not, because there's still debates. Oh, does she really need help? Can we squash that debate, people?
Does not sound like it's so strange.
And not only the symptoms, though. Let's talk about the fact that when the state issues a conservatorship and a 5150, and when they make sure that she went into treatment for 6 months, that is proof that something is very, very wrong with her. Okay, so let's call it what it is. The poor girl is suffering from a mental illness, and it does not discriminate. Could be any one of us. Bree and I can relate. And the only difference is the whole world is watching, and she can access her social media and see what we're all thinking, and that cannot help, right? That can only make all the symptoms that much more worse.
Yeah. I feel like she wants Britney Spears meltdown fame, and so she's going for it. Her parents should probably consult Britney Spears' parents and say, "How did you get this under control? What can we do? Because we have no idea." And that's why they went to TMZ. We're like, yeah, release it, because she pays attention to the media, so maybe that is the way to get through to her.
And they still have a conservatorship, Britney Spears' parents, like her dad does. So that's incredible. Whatever they have done, whatever, proof that they had to submit to the judge to make sure that they got a lengthy, long conservatorship is really, proof is in the pudding, because Britney Spears is doing really well now. So I just want to see Amanda Bynes get better. Yeah. But I think you're right about the roommate.
Shame on her roommate. Shame on TMZ. At what point do we stop using this story for our entertainment? Do we have to wait until she dies? Is that how it works before we start taking this seriously and stop fucking talking about it in a bad way? Not us.
Shame on TMZ, but also what? I put myself in the average person's mindset. This is a blip, and we say the whole world's watching it. That's just geographically people in all parts of the world are able to watch it. I just don't think that everyone really cares as much. So even if she's using social media to take cues on what she should pay attention to, I just don't think the whole world cares. To keep that in perspective, a lot of people might just see it and be like, oh, Amanda Bynes, I guess she's crazy and wants to kill her family. Sounds like a joke to me, or sounds real to me. All right, when's the next Dance Moms on?
Yeah, but you can't imagine what she must be feeling. First of all, she's not in her right mind to be able to say, okay, I'm aware of this, or I'm not aware of that, or let me do, like, I don't even think that anything's calculated at this point. This is somebody who is so sick and it needs medication, needs to get help. But in her mind, let's say that she does look on social media, she thinks that because of everyone's opinions, look how we feel when somebody responds negatively to one of our YouTube videos. I know if I was her, that would be enough to assist in my downward spiral.
That's one element of like one search to empathize with her. It might not be how she feels about it.
That's true.
But that's one way she could be feeling about it. I just don't know.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is listen to it, and all I can have control over is how I feel about it. And when I listen to that, I think like, if she is, I don't think she's serious that she wants to kill these people. I do think that her like footing she used to have when making jokes is different from the footing she has now when making jokes.
Well, now she's just reacting to what the media says.
I don't even think it's like a conscious reaction. I think she's just talking to talk.
No, it's a rant.
Guys,
she didn't even take a breath. There was a
she's
rant.
somebody, and she thought she was having a private conversation, and I feel weird hearing that private conversation. I don't think it's right that TMZ buys that and then publishes it for the world. I think that should be illegal. I think that's so fucked up.
I don't think
obviously she's going through.
I don't think that should be illegal just because
Why
of like
not?
implications it would have for a bunch of other shit.
To release it to the public though?
Yeah, that's
Why?
that's how journalism works.
So
I mean, I'm not
so
saying
if
that
I-
TMZ
so if
is
you
top
and
flight
I
journalism, but if that's illegal for TMZ to do, that's illegal for CNN to do in a different situation. I'm just saying for that. I do think it's shitty. I think they're shitheads. I just don't think it should be illegal. I think
Why not?
I don't think we should point the finger at TMZ in this situation because TMZ is TMZ and has been TMZ. This is a shitty roommate being a shitty person.
Right.
And
I
get
agree.
that I get that Amanda is like calling you so gay it hurts her feelings, whatever that is, but I still think that in the grander scheme of things, the effect that her rant will have on the ex-roommate's life is different than the effect that this TMZ article may have negatively on Amanda's life.
Right.
It's
Final
just-
thought, and then we gotta go.
It's just in popular culture in general, it's just so easy to call somebody with a mental illness crazy, and there's just so many terrible things behind. Just the fucking stigma in general. It's just awful. And so many people, the statistics are so high, and so many people have it running in their family that it's like, this is important and this does matter. And so maybe they don't care about Amanda Bynes in particular, but I just know that when shit hits the fan, God forbid, I don't want it to, but if she were to pass away, everybody would be so sad and everybody would be celebrating her life. And the fact that it has to get to that point before people take it seriously, it's almost like a sobering moment. Why didn't we listen?
Right.
And when that's just when that moment happens, just that's when you see all the people come out of the woodwork, and that's bullshit. People need to start taking action now and say, I hope she gets help, and let's stop making this an entertainment thing and more of a lesson for just people, you know?
Yes. All right, please keep the conversation going. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will see you guys all next time on Pop Trigger.